أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين آمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته يا أهل القرآن. I hope and pray that you all are in the best state of health and increasing state of Iman. Alhamdulillah. So, Alhamdulillah, in previous class we completed learning ayah number 1 to 6 of Surah Al Muzzammil, right? Alhamdulillah. Today, inshallah, let's learn ayah number 7th to 11th of Surah Al Muzzammil, and later on, inshallah, let's recite these for many times. Okay, I'm going to recite these ayahs now. First, I'll start with the ayah number 1, which we completed yesterday, 1 to 6, and then I'll recite 7 to 11, and then let's look into Tajweed rulings. Okay, inshallah. Fine. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها المزمل قم الليل إلا قليلا نصفه أو انقص منه قليلا أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا إنا سنلقي عليك قولا ثقيلا إن ناشئة الليل هي أشد وطئا وأقوم قيلا إن لك في النهار سبحا طويلا واذكر اسم ربك وتبتل إليه تبتيلا رب المشرق والمغرب لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو فاتخذه وكيلا واصبر على ما يقولون واهجرهم هجرا جميلا وذرني والمكذبين أولي النعمة ومهلهم قليلا. Okay, Alhamdulillah. So now, inshallah, let's look into the Tajweed rulings of these ayahs, and number 7th to 11th, quickly, inshallah. Then later on, let's recite this ayah for many times, inshallah. And number 7th, إن لك في النهار سبحا طويلا. Okay, in this noon mushaddad, which I said earlier in previous class, that whenever you see noon and meme with tajdeed sign on it, this W sign, you have to emphasize it by doing 2 haraka nasalization. 2 haraka means for approximately 1 second in the clock. Okay, like in this way. Inna laka, laka, one haraka. Fi, this is ya maddiya actually, but while we are connecting this ya maddiya to this noon, the ya maddiya will get cancelled according to the ruling of iltiqa as-sakinain. 2 sakin, when they meet together in 2 different words, 1 sakin should either get cancelled or convert into a vowel letter, but here we are going to cancel this ya maddiya. Okay, how do we recite it now? We will not say fi nahari, not stretching it, but fin nahari. Okay, hamzatul wasl is not read. Lam al-shamsiya, the lam al-ta'rif, which will not have any haraka, any sakin on it, will not be recited. Okay, fin nahari. Again, you can see the noon here is with tajdeed, so 2 haraka gunna. Inna laka fin nahari. Ha for 2 haraka, because when fatha is followed by alif, we have to stretch it for 2 haraka. Madul tabi'i, or we can say madul asli, or it is alif maddiya. Okay. Inna laka fin nahari. Ra kasra is light now. Sabhan. Ba with sakin is pronounced with qalqala. Yesterday we learned 3 letters of qalqala. Letter ta and letter qaf, right, and letter dal. But today we are learning another letter. There are 5 letters of qalqala: qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal. Today let's learn about ba, how to pronounce it. Whenever you see this sakin sign on ba, you have to bounce its sound. Okay, like sab, sub. That bouncing actually has different kind of levels depending upon where that qalqala letter is situated in a letter in the ayah. Inshallah you will learn that in tajweed classes. For now it is enough for you to know that when there is sakin on ba, you'll have to apply a ruling of qalqala, that is bouncing it. How to bounce it? Sab, sab. In this way you have to bounce its sound. Sabhan. This ha is a very sharp letter with a very sharp sound, like ha, ha. Okay, what actually we do is we convert this ha to this ha. Can you see there are two different ha? This is one ha and this is another ha. This ha is from the last part of a throat. If this is your throat, this ha, which is in the word nahari, is pronounced from here, the throat area which is nearer to your chest region. Okay, it should come from very last part of a throat, like ha. But this ha should come from the middle part of a throat where there is epiglottis. You should push your epiglottis backward and pronounce it very sharply. If you convert this ha to this ha, then you're going to make lehn al jali, the open mistake, which is haram to do in the Quran. Okay, it is not sabhan, it is sabhan. Han. See, lot of air with sharp sound. Sabhan tawila. When tanween is followed by ta, the heavy letter, you have to do ikhfa, that is hiding the tanween, the sound of tanween in nasal cavity for 2 haraka with heaviness, because ta is a heavy letter, like sabhan tawila. Ta, ta. You should not say tawila. If you say this ta as a ta, then you're converting this ta to this ta. Can you see in this word tabtila? This ta is a light letter. Ta. This is ta. Ta, ta. Ta, ta. You have to keep this difference. If you don't, you're converting this ta to this ta, and the word will completely change. This word will become meaningless, and you're changing the word in the Quran. Astaghfirullah. So don't say tawila, it is ta, ta. You have to do itbaq and isti'ala here, making it very heavy. Ta, tawila. Same thing again. Here we are applying the ruling of mad al-iwad as we applied in the previous 5 ayahs. Tawila. Tanween will convert to, fathatan will convert to alif maddiya, which is called as mad al-iwad. Iwad means substitution. We are substituting this tanween tawilan to tawila, stretching it. Okay, inshallah. Inna laka fin nahari sabhan tawila wadhkur isma rabbika watabattal ilayhi tabtila. Wadhkur isma. Okay, this word wadhkur, you can see this letter zal. This is letter zal, which we pronounce like za and do lehn al jali. This letter za has a buzzing sound, just like I said yesterday. Ya ayyuhal muzzammil, za. Okay, that is a letter za with a buzzing sound. This za has a buzzing sound, but this letter zal have no buzzing sound in it. If you pronounce it like this, then you're changing a letter in the Quran. Changing a letter is Lahan al Jali. Again, I'm repeating this again and again because many sisters just don't focus on the letters, due to which they are making haram mistakes in the Quran. It is very important to read Quran in the way it was revealed, right? Just like how Prophet ﷺ recited it. So you cannot say was is wrong. You should say was. Touch the tip of the tongue to the edges of upper teeth, upper front teeth, which are called as incisor teeth. Okay, wadhkurisma. Wadhkurisma. This Ra is connected to seen of the word isma. Okay, wadhkurisma rabbika. Ra is heavy, with fatha it is heavy, with kasra it is light. Wadhkurisma rabbika. Ra heaviness. Rabbika watabattal. Watabattal. All for one haraka, but this ta which has tajdeed, you have to emphasize it. Okay, watabattal ilayhi. Again, it is not ilahi. A is wrong. I. Okay, we usually say alaykum, not alay. It is alaykum. In same way here it is ilayhi. Okay, watabattal ilayhi tabtila. Ba with qalqala. Bounce it like tab. Bounce. You should bounce its sound. It should not sound like tabtila. See, the ba is not clear now. If you bounce it, its sound will become clear. Tabtila. Okay. واذكر اسم ربك وتبتل إليه تبتيلا. رب المشرق والمغرب لا إله إلا هو. لا إله إلا هو فاتخذه وكيلا. Okay. Rabbul Mashriqi. Ra is heavy as it has fatha on it. It should not sound Rabbu. Ra is wrong. Ra. Rabbul Mashriqi. Ba is connected to Lam. Mashriqi. This sheen has a shushing sound. Can you see? A spreading. This has a sifat called tafashi, which should spread like Rabbul Mash. In this way it should spread its sound. Rabbul Mashriqi. Ra is light. Qaf is heavy, but you'll not have to make it heavy by doing isti'ala, because automatically the isti'ala will happen when you'll recite a qaf with kasra. Rabbul Mashriqi. Don't try to make it heavy and say qui. That is wrong. Fine. Rabbul Mashriqi wal Maghribi. Wal, waw is connected to lam. Magh. Ghain is a heavy letter, so pronounce it with heaviness, and also don't do qalqala on it. The major mistake which students do in ghain is pronouncing it like magh. Magh. It is wrong. You should not bounce it. You should just continue its sound like magh. Magh. Okay, in this way the sound should be continued. It is a letter of rikhaba, so wal maghribi. Wal maghribi. Okay, la ilaha. This lam is stretched for either 2 haraka or 4 to 5, because alif maddiya is followed by hamza in the next word. It is not attached to this word la. That is why this is mad al jayaz mufasil. Jayaz means permitted, mufasil means separated. Huruf al mad is separate from hamza, and that is why you have a choice. Either recite it for 2 haraka like la ilaha, or recite it for 4 haraka like la ilaha. Okay, this is called as the ruling of mad al jayaz mufasil. Ilaha, lam, this lam for 2 count. Illa, lam for 2 count, but emphasize it because you can see there is tajdeed here. Whenever you see this tajdeed, you'll have to emphasize it. Illa huwa. Huwa, one haraka. I stopped it here due to the break in my breath, right? But if you want to stop anywhere in between, in the middle of an ayah due to the break in your breath, what you have to do is you should go 2 to 3 words back and recite again. That is compulsory. When I stopped here during the recitation, I said illahu, stretching her, because this waw will convert to sakin and then it will convert to huruf al maddiya. Okay, but you have to continue again from back. Illahu fattakhidhu. Fatta, emphasize it. Fattakhidh. Kha must be heavy. Don't make it so light like khi. Khi is light. Khi. Bit heavier. But don't say hui. You should not include any wow kind of sound in huruf al musta'aliya. Fattakhidhu. No buzzing sound. It should not sound fattakhiz. Z. That is completely wrong because Z is a letter of Sofi, that is a buzzing sound, but this is Dal. Fattakhidhu wakila. Same thing, this lam with tanween will now convert to alif maddiya according to the ruling of mad al-iwad. Let's recite this now. Rabbul mashriqi wal maghribi la ilaha illa huwa fattakhidhu wakila. واصبر على ما يقولون واهجرهم هجرا جميلا. واصبر. Sad is a heavy letter, make it heavy. It is not was. Was is light. Was. Sad must be heavy. So. Okay. Wasbir. Ra sakin is light. Ala. It is not ala. If you say ala, you're making lehn al jali, a bigger mistake. It is not hamza, it is a ayn. Ala ma yaquluna. And here this lam has fatha followed by this small ya with standing fatha. So you don't recite this like ala ya. It is actually ala. This ya is alif makhsura, which is similar to alif maddiya. You just have to stretch this letter lam like ala ma yaquluna. Stretch this meme for two haraka. This qaf and this lam. Ma yaquluna. Okay. Wahjurhum. Waw is connected to her and this ha from last part of her throat like wah. Very blunt sound. Okay. Wahjurhum. Ra sakin is heavy. It has dhamma before it. Wahjurhum. Meme sakin with no gunna. You should not stretch the gunna for two haraka. Just do izhar, that is pronouncing meme clearly without any nasalization. Pronounce it just like wahjurhum. That's it. You cannot say hum. You cannot hold the sound in nasal cavity. This is not allowed here because meme is followed by ha. Therefore no gunna. Wahjurhum hajran. The jim. Again here we have completed all the 5 letters of qalqala in these 2 classes, right? Which are those letters? Qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal. These are the 5 letters. When they have sakin on it, you have to bounce its sound like haj. It's not hajj. You should not do hums there. It is not hajj, but haj. In this way you have to bounce its sound back, which will make this letter clear, or else it will be hajj. It is not clearly audible, right? You have to bounce it like haj. Hajran with fathatan or ra is heavy. It is not hajran, it is run. But now you cannot pronounce this tanween clearly. You should do ikhfa, hiding tanween in nasal cavity for 2 haraka. Hajran jamila. Can you see how I'm holding it in the nasal cavity for 2 count? That is for 1 second. Hajran jamila. Doing this is, if you don't do this ikhfa, holding the sound in nasal cavity, you're not making a bigger mistake. You're making a smaller mistake, which is not allowed in the Quran. It is not acceptable. It is not a good thing, but still you're not doing a haram mistake. Okay, you can just pronounce it like hajran jamila, but still if you pronounce it with ikhfa, then you're reciting the Quran with its true recital, and also it will beautify the recitation. Just see if I recite it hajran jamila, Hajran jamila. There is a difference in the beautification, right? So you have to apply the ruling of ikhfa. Hajran jamila. Again the ruling of mad al-iwad, where tanween will convert to mad al-tabi'i, inshallah. واصبر على ما يقولون واهجرهم هجرا جميلا وذرني والمكذبين أولي النعمة ومهلهم قليلا وذرني. Again this is the, you can see there is a lot of difference in this the and this the. Okay, this the with a buzzing sound, this the should not have a buzzing sound. Don't convert any letter into any other letter, it will change the meaning of a word. وَذَرْنِي, ra sakin is heavy, noon is stretched for 2 haraka, ya maddiya. وَذَرْنِي وَالْمُكَذِّبِينَ. Again this the here with no buzzing sound. If you say mukazzibina, the meaning of a word will completely change. It is not mukazzibina, it is mukazzi. The tip of the tongue should come out of your teeth. It should touch the upper incisor teeth, or you can say the tip of the tongue should be pressed between 2 upper and 2 lower teeth. Okay, the in this way. Mukazzibina ulin na'amati. Can you see this wow has a small zero sound, vowel sound on it? Okay, so if you see any letter with this zero sign, it means you're going to cancel that letter, you're not going to read. There are separate alif which are called as alifatu sab'a, 7 alif. That ruling is completely different, but this, except those 7 alif, if you see this kind of zero mark anywhere in the Quran on the letters, then you should not recite it during wasl or during waqf. In 2 ways you just not have to recite it. So you don't recite this now like uli. Uli is wrong. Uli, because this waw is cancelled. Fine. Ulin na'amati. In Indo-Pak Musaf, the Musaf which is used in subcontinental region like India, Pakistan, there you will not see any haraka on this waw. Then you'll have to understand, if there is no sign, then there is no sound. Okay, in Usmani Musaf you'll have a zero sign to say the letter is cancelled. Fine. Ulin na'amati. Ain clear. Don't pronounce ain with a qalqala like na'amati. Na'amati is wrong. Na'amati, the letter of tawasud, you'll have to pronounce it in a moderate pace like na'amati. Wa mahilhum, ha with tajdeed must be emphasized. Wa mahilhum, no gunna on mim, izhar shifavi. Qalila, not qalila. Qa is light. Qa is a heavy letter. Qalila. Okay, this lam is stretched for 2 haraka. Alhamdulillah, we have completed learning the tajweed rulings of these 5 ayahs. Alhamdulillah, and I hope you all understood the topic very well, inshallah. If you're not understanding the tajweed rulings which I'm mentioning here, I've already sent you the playlist link. Okay, you just make a resolution that alhamdulillah in these last 10 days of Ramadan you will learn the tajweed ruling by yourself. Watching those videos, it will be very easy for you, and you can go on Telegram channel of Al Quran Hayati and attempt the quizzes which are there. After each lesson there are few quizzes. If you attempt those quizzes and score a good mark, then it will be understood for all of you that you have learned tajweed very well, inshallah. Okay, but if you want to join the course separately, 30 days intensive tajweed course where you'll come to know all the tajweed rulings, then that will be most probably after Ramadan, inshallah. Okay, let's begin now. Let's start to recite these 5 ayahs. Let's recite it many times. Going to unmute your mics, especially those sisters where there is disturbance, like if your children are there making noises, better you mute your mic. Only those sisters who are sitting voluntarily in a room where there are no people or any voices, you kindly unmute your mic, okay, so that there will be no disturbance in the Quran class, inshallah. I'm going to turn your mics on. Let's recite this now, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
إن لك في النهار سبحا طويلا.
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 سبحا طويلا. واذكر اسم ربك وتبتل إليه تبتيلا.
واذكر اسم ربك إليه تبتيلا.
واذكر اسم ربك وتبتل 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 إليه تبتيلا.
رب المشرق والمغرب لا إله إلا هو.
رب المشرق والمغرب لا إله إلا هو.
لا إله إلا هو فاتخذه وكيلا.
لا إله إلا هو فاتخذه وكيلا.
رب المشرق والمغرب لا إله إلا هو فاتخذه وكيلا.
رب المشرق والمغرب لا إله إلا هو وكيلا.
واصبر على ما يقولون واهجرهم هجرا جميلا.
واصبر على ما يقولون واهجرهم هجرا جميلا.
واصبر على ما يقولون واهجرهم هجرا جميلا.
واصبر على ما يقولون
واهجرهم هجرا جميلا. وذرني والمكذبين أولي النعمة ومهلهم قليلا.
وذرني والمكذبين أولي النعمة ومهلهم قليلا.
وذرني والمكذبين أولي النعمة
والذرني والمكذبين أولي النعمة ومهل قليلا.
Okay, let's recite from the beginning. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
يا أيها المزمل.
يا المزمل
قم الليل إلا قليلا.
قم الليل إلا قليلا.
نصفه أو انقص منه قليلا.
نصفه أو
أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا.
أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا.
إنا سنلقي عليك قولا ثقيلا.
إنا سنلقي عليك قولا ثقيلا.
إن ناشئة الليل هي أشد وطئا وأقوم قيلا.
إن ناشئة الليل أقوم قيلا.
إن لك في النهار سبحا طويلا.
إن لك في النهار سبحا طويلا.
واذكر اسم ربك وتبتل إليه تبتيلا.
واذكر اسم ربك وتبتل إليه تبتيلا.
رب المشرق والمغرب لا إله إلا هو.
رب المشرق والمغرب لا إله إلا هو.
لا إله إلا هو فاتخذه وكيلا.
لا إله إلا هو فاتخذه وكيلا.
واصبر على ما يقولون واهجرهم هجرا جميلا.
واصبر على ما يقولون واهجرهم هجرا جميلا.
وذرني والمكذبين أولي النعمة ومهلهم قليلا.
وذرني والمكذبين أولي النعمة ومهلهم قليلا.
Alhamdulillah, barakallahu feekum. You all recited it very well, mashallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept this from us and forgive our shortcomings. Barakallahu feekum. So, alhamdulillah, we have completed ayah number 1 to 11th. Now, only 9 ayahs are remaining, inshallah. Let's complete that in the next classes, alhamdulillah. So, inshallah, the video will be uploaded. You can watch it again and practice well, inshallah. And alhamdulillah. So, let's end the meeting, inshallah. Okay, you have any doubts? You need okay, Sister Misbah, you need Indo-Pak Musaf. Okay, inshallah, you can open Indo-Pak Musaf if you have with you when you are reciting. Inshallah, it will be easy for you. I have taken this specially for our Ahkam Tajweed course students who have recently completed intermediate level of Tajweed. For them, I thought it is better to take Usmani Musaf so that they can understand it well. But it's okay, you can keep your Musaf open in front of you while reciting. Okay, inshallah. Okay, any other doubts? Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, sister. In ayah number 9, you read in mush. And you read it also. Mashriqi. Where is he meem there? Yeah, sister, repeat it. Where is he meem? Meme is here actually. Can you see this meme? In this Musaf it is not clear. Yeah. Rabbul Mashriqi. Actually, in this Musaf, it is a bit difficult to understand, but this is actually meme, okay? Okay, so therefore, in ayah number 11, is the same move. Yeah, even here it is wal mukaddibina. It is meme, right. Okay? Fine. You can keep your Musaf. Yeah. Here it is not clear, especially for those students who are learning in Indo-Pak version of the Quran. It will be a bit difficult for you to understand. Inshallah, in the next courses, I'll try to take that Quran itself. Okay, inshallah. Fine.
Ma'am, please give the Telegram link where you have posted the quiz.
Yeah, inshallah. I'll send you the link. There are all the lessons available with the quizzes. Inshallah, you can attempt it. Okay.
Okay. Jazakillah khair, ma'am.
Ji wa iyaki khair. Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu feekum. Let's end the meeting now. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullahu khairan.
Waalaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah khair.